Give us really quick, where you at? Pause, pit stop, what are you expecting today? And also, how are you advising your clients to position themselves before that 2 p.m. decision?
So I think, first of all, I'm expecting a pause given the CPI report yesterday. I think it would be very helpful for the Fed to take a break. We do have obviously 12 months of declining inflation. And even though it's coming from energy, a lot of the recent deflation or slower inflation, I think it would be extremely helpful in trying to avoid that recession. Now, when it comes to how you trade it and what to do today, we've already been in sort of a 2-week rotation out of the mega caps, or not out of, but more into taking risk on small caps, some of the home builders, and really more just a greater breadth in this particular rally since the beginning of June. And I think that rotation is going to continue when the Fed reports today, and particularly during the press conference, as long as he doesn't say anything too hawkish. So I'm expecting, moderate to relative dovish comments, and I think that's going to continue this rotation. And so if you're not already in, take advantage of this new breadth and these new asset classes, your small caps in particular, that are really starting to catch up because they were just so undervalued for the past 4 months.
Okay, so with that in mind, I think I know what it is, but what's your WEX word of the day?
Rotate. And be ready to rotate in and rotate out, because we've got to be nimble. We know that there are a lot of risks and headwinds ahead of us that could happen towards the end of the year as we look at further rate hikes and recession. But I think we've got a good 4 to 6 weeks of this continuation of the smaller caps and some of these underdogs outperforming. And so let's get in and take advantage while we can, but be ready to get out.
All right, so let's get a little bit more specific about where you can find some opportunities. You're talking about small caps. What's another maybe under the radar play right now?
So one of them would be not just the U.S. small cap. So obviously I use the spiders, the S&P 600, but also Germany and Canada. There are some iShares Germany small cap ETF that are opportunities. I think some other underdogs within the large cap space have been the home builders. So not necessarily just part of those lower, not the mega caps within the large caps. And so
a lot to watch there for sure. We got Lennar reporting after the bell as well.